Hey there, card folk. Speedrobo here. Are you excited? I'm excited because I hate myself. It's VCard launch day, baby. And this is pure insanity. Okay. Woo! Let's take a step back, shall we? So, when I covered VCard a month ago in my video, Why Are There Three Vtuber TCGs? I literally just assumed VCard was like 6 months out from launch at least because of how bare bones their website was. But no, apparently today's launch day. Cards are in hands. The streamers involved are opening them. You can buy the product today. And so one of my buddies, one of my good friends, the DBR, he was like, hey, did you know VCard was launching today? And I was like, you are kidding me. There ain't no way VCard is launching today. Ain't no way they're ready for launch. This is not a thing. This cannot be real. You're pulling my leg. No, it's real. It's here. I have spent the last 20 minutes with my man, the DBR, in a Discord chat, watching as the websites get updated in real time, the store gets updated in real time, things sell out in real time. We are going to go over this with everybody today, and get your popcorn ready, because this is going to be a wild, wild, wild ride. And, like, look. Here's the thing. It's worse than I thought it was gonna be. Like, everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Anybody with any amount of experience in the TCG industry will tell you this is not how you do it. But let's just calm down, because there's so much to talk about, and we're just gonna. This is the website. We all know it. We've been here before. This is the VCard website that we looked at in the previous video. New things have been added because it's launch day. So let's just take a step back and let's just look at it together, shall we? We're going to have a good time. Welcome to VCard. Get ready for the ultimate entertainment trading card game. Is it? Where the internet's biggest VTubers and iconic content creators come to life. I'll give them that. They got a lot of celebrities involved, including one that I actually know by the name of Neanners, because I liked her and followed her back when she did the music before the whole VTubing thing. And my reaction... Well, we'll get to that. But yes, so VCard is available now. Here's the products. Those sure are products. Don't look at the price tags. We'll circle back around to it. What is VCard? Oh, we've seen this before. Okay, that's the same. Explore card gallery, meet the stars. Okay, cool. How to play? Oh, VCard is coming live now. So that said, you say VCard is coming soon, and they just changed coming soon to live now. VCard is coming live now, baby! Incredible! This wasn't slapped together in 5 minutes at all. Not even a little bit, dude. Oh my god. This is... woo! VCard features stunning original artwork that delivers on an immersive experience. Stop saying immersive. One that goes beyond gaming. I hate you. I hate you so much. Holy crap. Also, I love these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Excellent. Good. I'm glad we have that disclaimer. Now, the first thing I want to do before we do anything else is this was the burning question from last time. Right? How does VCard play? Because we were not allowed to know until right now. How do game be played? Battle your way to victory in this strategic trading card game, featuring your favorite content creators. Each game is a thrilling duel, where power, level, elements, and special abilities combine to determine the winner. Be the first player to score 5 points by winning rounds in epic 1v1 card battles. Now, keep in mind that this was made by a multi-millionaire, Shy Lily, and a successful company, GamerSubs. Now, how much do you want to bet When we click Learn to Play, we're going to be taken to a glorified PDF with no how to play video. Did you want a how to play video? Did you want like industry standard stuff? You're in the wrong spot, buddy. Let's click it. Let's go to how to play. Oh no! No video. Anyway, let's take a look, but here's the rules. We get to learn it together. The goal of VCard is to score 5 points. Okay. Winning a round also adds your opponent's played cards to a prize pool. The winner... No! No, you've got to be shitting me. So, I glanced at these rules ahead of time. I'll be honest, I glanced at them. I didn't read them. They did Magic the Gathering ante! They did antes! But worse, but more? But more. They did antes, but more. What? What are you doing? Stop! No! You can't! No! 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 There's a reason they got rid of that. There's a reason nobody has ever done it since. No! Do not do antes. Don't do this. What? Please tell me that this is not what this sounds like. I'm begging you. Gets to the winner claim? Please tell me that this is not it. Okay, card types. Level 8 power cards. Power level 8 cards. Power level. Not level, not power, power level. You really got to add in the extra words there. Because you know what? You know what we need? More text on cards. That's ideal. That's optimum. These cards feature power level 8, come with unique abilities that offers small strategic advantages. Yeah, small, I bet, is the operative word. Level 9. Standardized at power level 9, these cards provide high power without additional abilities. Level 10. Oh, so there's no difference? There's no difference between a level 9 and a level 10. Level 10 you just pay more money for, and it's just better. So this is money fight? It's money fight. That's great. I love that. That's good. That's good. You know what I love? Shit not being balanced. Look at this. Immediately looking at this with the fucking Neanners cards. Neanners, did you do this? Oh, the level 8 and the level 9 use the same artwork because we're lazy pieces of shit? That's good. I love that. It's not like we have more money than God floating around in here. Fuck. If you play the same element as your opponent, gain +1 power. Cool. So it takes your shit level 8 card and maybe makes it not shit. Or you could just play the level 9. Or, better idea, play the level 10. Because there's no difference between these two. There's no downsides other than the level 10 costs $500. Fuck you. Mascot cards. Mascot cards boost your power level. Boost your power level cards. I hate that. I hate it so much. Power by +1 no matter the element. These effects can be proved by matching elements. Mascots negate your opponent's mascots through elemental interactions. If your mascot's card's element is strong against your opponent's mascot card, your mascot cancels out their mascot, negating its effect, removing it from play. If the mascot you play is strong versus more than one of your opponent's mascots, you can choose which one to destroy. Okay. +1, +2 to your water, +3 to your... okay. Now you might be sitting here and you might be thinking, Speedrobo, if this card has only power, an element, strength, and weakness, yes, and no other effects, there doesn't even seem to be cost. Oh, sweet Lord, how is this played? I want you to sort of piece together in your mind how this might wind up being played. I want you to just sit back and I want you to just think about what game is this sounding like? Maybe some classic card game using a 52 card deck that you would play as a child that was not fun and sucked. Maybe you're thinking back and you're a young lad from the UK. Or maybe you're a very old lad from the UK and you remember when the world's first trading card game came out and it was called Top Trumps. Is the feeling of dread setting in yet? If you lose the current round, return your water power level card to your hand. Okay. Support cards provide effects that can change the course of a round. Excellent. Deck construction rules. 4 copies, 50 card deck. No maximum. Okay. Game phases. Setup. Players set up their play area, and decks are shuffled. Each player draws 7 cards. Okay. Mulligan. If you do not draw a power level card, just call it a power card. Just call this stat level and call the card type something literally anything else. Maybe, I don't know, an idea. You could call it a Vtuber. You could do that. You could do that. You could call it a Vtuber card, because that's what it is. Why is it like this? Why are you like this? Why are you the worst? Please stop. Anyway, Mulligan, draw... Oh, then you get 6 cards. Oh, and if you just don't, you just lose. That's good. Okay. So I love this. Now, this is gameplay innovation, boys. This is fucking gameplay innovation, right? Because, you know how in Magic sometimes you get mana screwed? You know, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes that happens. You just get mana screwed and you can't play the game. In VCard, if you get mana screwed, the game just says, ah, that's a shame, bud, punches you in the nuts, and you just lose. That's good shit. That's good. That's genius. That's beautiful. Maintenance phase. Beginning of each round, after the initial round, both players draw to maintain at least 5 cards in hand before the power and draw phases. Okay, so you draw back up to 5, but your opening hand is 7. Why is your opening hand 7? If you draw back up to 5, why is it like that? Seems arbitrary. If you're supposed to play each round with a 5-card hand, why start with 7, buddy? What are you doing? It's called Game Design 101. If you're going to do a full redraw refresh your hand mechanic, you start your players in the first turn of the game with that same hand size, because you've designed and balanced your game around each round or turn, assuming your players have access to 5 cards in hand. That's how you designed your game. For balance. So what is this doing here? No! Take it back! If your deck has no more cards available to draw, you must continue with the cards you have in your hand until the game is over. What? Okay. Alright, power phase. Deciding who goes first. Selection step. Both players secretly choose one power level, abbreviated to PL. Just call it a Vtuber. Just call it a Vtuber. Card from their hand and place it face down. Reveal step. Simultaneously reveal the selected power level cards. Initial result. Compare the elements and power levels of the revealed PL cards. The leader is determined with who is ahead in power level. I hate this sentence. I hate it. The losing player will have... Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I got distracted by... The leader... We've never discussed leader before, but we're trying to choose who goes first. Okay, the leader is determined with who is ahead in power level. Of the cards we just revealed. Okay, I think. The losing player will have the first turn. If there is a draw, the turn must be decided between the players themselves. Rock, paper, scissors, etc. What?! Then why even fucking do this? Huh? Because you only have 3 numbers. And this one's gonna be super ultra rare. So realistically, you only have 2 numbers. So you're gonna tie, every power phase. At that point, just designate a starting player during the setup, and then just alternate each round. This sucks! What are you doing? Draw phase. Players draw one card at the beginning of their first turn. This is on top of the 5-card maintenance. Beginning of their first turn. Okay, so there's multiple turns inside of a round? Oh, I already hate this rulebook. I'm already lost. Okay. But, so, okay. If you're going to do this, why this? Just go to 6 then. What? Why? Why is this here? That makes no fucking sense. Oh, it's because we want players to draw after the power phase. Why? Who cares? Battle phase. During the battle phase, players must play at least one card or the round is lost. Okay. Or the round, or you just lose? Okay. Players can play one mascot and one support card a turn. 2 cards in total. Okay, so you can, okay, before they pass to their opponent. Players alternate turns playing cards until one player has no more cards to play. Or if one player is ahead in power level for more than 2 of their own turns. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. God, this is the worst rulebook I think I've ever read in my life. Okay. Okay. Alright, so first off, we have a double-layered mana screw. There's 2 layers to getting mana screwed in this game, right? So, first off, if you don't draw a power level card, you lose the round. Okay. Then, if you have no mascots or supports in your hand, come battle phase, you immediately lose the round. So if you either draw no Vtuber cards, you're fucked. Or, if you draw only Vtubers, you're fucked. This sounds unbelievably miserable. Players can, okay, and then you play, and then they pass, and then your opponent plays, and then you can play again, and then you're, okay, and then you just stack up cards. After all boosts and effects are applied, the player with the highest power level wins the round and scores a point. Yes. So, we'll read determining the winner, but I'll save it. Let's keep reading together. Aren't we having fun here? I'm having a great time. See, listen, I thought I was going to have to do an angry rant about Cardfight Vanguard Theater Days, but no. This is dumber. Okay. Determining the winner. Power level comparison. First, compare the card's power levels. The higher power level card is initially ahead. What does that mean? Okay, so now I kind of understand the point of this. The power phase is you just, like, play your card. This is where you, like, play your VTubers, flip them up, and you look at the funny numbers. Okay, and then whoever has the lowest number has to play their cards first, which seems awfully dickish, because I'd kind of want, because with how this works, right, if the player with the higher number went first, they would actually be kind of punished for having a higher number, right, because that would force them to commit more from their hand early, because again, if you don't play a card, you immediately lose for some reason. I don't know why. And then it would go back to, like, so, you know, like, the initial player, the player who has the higher number plays their boosts. And then it's like, okay, so they've got, like, a total of, 13 cooking. all right, that's fine. And then I look at me and I have the lower number and I'm like, can I, theoretically, beat over that at all? And if no, I just hold what I've got in my hand and then we just take it to the next round. Or I can, play out some junk cards from my hand that I don't think are going to be helpful and then draw back up, right? Like that's but no, if the lower player has to go first, then it's just like, I don't know, man. I guess I have to commit now, but I'm still a lower number, and then the opponent just body whops you. Like that's gross. Anyway, um, okay, now I understand the point of the power phase at least, but this is still like, what? Why? Just alternate. Just alternate each round. Just alternate each round who has to play first. It's very simple. All right, power level comparison. All right. When elements are compared, if one element is stronger, the player with the stronger element receives a +2 power level bonus. Neither element is stronger. Neither player receives a bonus. Okay, so we added in, because you know what my favorite part of the Pokemon TCG was? The strength and weakness system, because I really love breeding a water deck and realizing my opponent's electric and that there's nothing I can do and I'm just going to lose. That's good. I like that. Really glad that's in this game. That's a great idea. Mascot and support card effects. Finally, consider any mascot or support cards played during the battle phase. Just consider them. Consider them. Don't activate their effects or anything. Just consider. Those are cards. I have considered them. Final winner. The player with the highest power level after all effects have been applied. Oh, so you apply during the final winner step. I understand. Wins the round and scores a point. The losing player's cards are added to the prize pool. The winner's is added to their discard pile. Element interactions. Okay. Additional mechanics. Oh, goody. Both players have a set prize pool and a discard area. The loser of the round places their played cards in their prize pool, which is claimed by the victor of the game. The winner of a round places their... This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh my god, this can't be real. Tie resolution. In the event of a tie, both players draw 3 additional cards from their deck and place them face down. Ah! These cards are treated as prize cards and are not added to the player's hand. Players then play another round using their current hand. The loser of the tiebreaker adds all cards from the tied round along with the 3 face-down prize cards to their prize pool. Sweet baby Jesus. Each round earns 1 point. The player to reach 5 points wins the game. And then here's just the play area. This is it. This is the entire play area, boys. Oh my god, Q&A. Cards with talents can only use their ability once per round they are played in, unless the effect states otherwise. Talent, cautious step. If you play the same element as last round, play +1 power. Refers to the power level card being played. Okay. Column response. If your opponent plays a support card, gain +1 next to your mascot card. To your next mascot card. Okay. A gentle parody. If you play the same element as your opponent, gain +1 power. This refers to power level cards. Okay. So. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's war. All of this for war that costs hundreds of dollars per deck with the most grotesque anti-system I have ever seen. Marbles. The actual, game marbles, where you keep your opponent's, and it's for all the marbles, and that's a phrase, and you steal your opponent's fucking marbles, was nicer than this. These cards are inherently meant to be worth hundreds of dollars each. That's the fucking point. It's a trading card game. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's so stupid. It's like I where do what I don't even know what to say next. There's so much. I can't believe that this is an apt comparison, but this shit is exactly like Dr. Diddle Respect's NFT game that just died, Deadrop, where the point of the game was it was an extraction shooter with NFTs that were going to be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And these gun skins would drop and you try to extract with them and then you get to use them in the game. But if you died, other players could then steal your gun skins that were like $2,500 and shit, and because they were NFTs. And like and like the obvious end result of that was gonna be that nobody would ever take these hundreds of dollars skins into a game. My brother in Christ, if there is a chance that my $500, no, I'm sorry, if there is a chance that my, let me just go to eBay real quick. Let me just. If there is a chance that my $300 Shy Lillian Fillion card is gonna get fucking keryoinked off the top 3 cards of my deck if I tie with my opponent, which I will all the time because there's 3 numbers in the game, and then it's just gone because my opponent gets to keep all of the prizes. I'm not gonna put it in my deck ever. These cards are never gonna see play. Oh my god! And then to top it off with this aggressive of an anti-system, not only is it gambling in the business model because it's a TCG, the gameplay is just gambling. It's just literally gambling. It's gambling. It's gambling. What are we doing? Why are we here? How could this be? Hi there. This is Editing Speedrobo popping in for a quick bit to discuss about a couple more things. I've come back with a cooler head, and I just wanted to talk about some of the gameplay implications that these systems entail. So let's think about the anti-system from just like a raw gameplay standpoint. Let's not think about anything else, just from a gameplay standpoint. What is this going to do? Well, what it's gonna do in deck building is, like I said earlier, there's gonna be a group of people that never bring any of the good cards or expensive cards to the table. So those cards just aren't gonna see play. And then the other thing that it's gonna do, genuinely, if there is hundreds of dollars on the line every game of this that you play, why on earth would anyone ever play anything but the top tier meta? Why? There will be no rogue decks, no fun decks, no gimmick decks, no. Everybody is only playing the meta all the time, always, period. Again, it's literally like NFT game shit. This is shit we've seen in NFT games. The next thing I wanted to talk about with this anti-system, with this prize pool system, let's think for a second about how tournaments are going to work. I'm a former head judge for Bushiroad. I organize tournaments all the time. Let's just think about tournaments, okay? At the end of each game, you are going to have half of your players that no longer have a legal 50-card deck because their cards got stolen by their opponent, according to the rules. How the fuck is that going to work? First off, just how is it going to work? Secondly, how are you going to do best 2 out of 3 here? How's that going to work? How is it going to work? It's not. It can't. And then, to top it off, let's think about this from another tournament perspective. Everybody knows that trading card game players cheat and steal from each other in tournaments all the time, and in tournaments where there's literally nothing on the line but bragging rights. I would know. I used to work for a company that ran tournaments like that. It was called Bushiroad. There was no prizing. There was no prize support. Okay, now imagine every single round there's hundreds of dollars on the line. Dude, there will be stabbings. It will be violent. It is not going to end well. You cannot run tournaments for this game. It's not possible. Not with this anti-system. And I just wanted everybody to take a step back and think about that. The gameplay ramifications of this is going to make the game extremely unfun, and tournaments are going to be impossible. And then the last thing I want to point out is that, and I'm going to say this point blank, and I thought about this after I recorded the video, and I didn't say it in the video, but now I'm going to say it with confidence. VCard is the worst TCG of all time, because its core mechanics are all the biggest mistakes of the big three. Let's break it down. Magic the Gathering's biggest mistake was the anti-system, and I stand by that. It is a rule that Magic the Gathering had to permanently remove and throw into the sun and never bring back under any circumstances ever. There's a reason for that. Pokemon's biggest mistake, strength and weakness. Weakness and resistance. It sucks, it's unfun, it is not a good time. And I know that this is a big mistake of Pokemon because they've constantly had to tweak it over and over and over again. Originally, weakness and resistance was ×2, and then it was just +30, and then it was +20. Right? If you have to constantly fiddle with a rule like that, it's not a good rule. Don't do it. And then Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest mistake, this is a famous one. This is a famous story in the TCG space. And this is a mistake that VCard has done. There is no upper deck limit. And I'm sure most people remember that story, that time someone brought a 2,000 card deck to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in a giant plastic case and had two of his buddies with him to help him shuffle it. And it was a nightmare. And Yu-Gi-Oh, again, had to remove that rule. Yet here comes VCard in 2025, learning fucking nothing from anyone ever, and just face planting, face first, into the biggest mistakes the industry has ever made. Big, famous mistakes that you would know and you would learn of if you have spent 5 minutes around anyone who has played any trading card game at all, ever. Get the fuck out of the industry. Go away. Anyway, back to the video. I thought I'd seen it all. Man, I thought I'd seen it all. I thought I'd seen the peak of scam card games. Because we entered that era hard during the pandemic. Let's be real, I know people like MetaZoo, and I get it. I've met the MetaZoo people, I've talked to them, they're good folks. They like their funny cryptid card game, I get that, I feel that. But let's be real, MetaZoo was a scam, and it was a pretty obvious one. You know what I'm saying? And yet I'm here. And I'm looking at goddamn VCard. And this is the peak. We've reached new heights of scam TCGs, my friends. I knew this was gonna be bad after glancing at it and talking to my friend. But I didn't understand. I did not understand how bad it was going to be. This is a scam. There's no way that even a complete novice with no card game abilities and no design experience at all would look at this and say, yeah, that's good, ship it. What is happening? So that's the rules. We know how to play now. And if these rules sounded interesting to you, I will have a genuine card game recommendation for you at the end of this video that I sincerely recommend. It is a good card game, and it plays like this, but better. And it's also a trading card game. And we'll discuss that. VCard is coming live now. Sure is, buddy. Meet the stars. I want to know who signed off on this scam. Oh, I actually know these people. I know some of these people. Oh, that's depressing. Nyanners. I know some of these people. That's not good. Oh boy. I wonder. I wonder. Oh boy. I don't. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Oh, use code ORCA for 10% off. Uh-huh. Yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe how bad this is. I can't believe how bad this is. This is unbelievable. Holy smokes. Oh, Moist Critical. Moist Critical. This is disappointing to see from you. This is a call out on you. I know you've said in the past that you wanted card games to be better. You wanted them to move away from gambling. If you were to make a card game, you would... I know exactly what you said then, and what you described, my friend, was Speedrobo Games' proprietary customizable card game business model, where you buy a booster box and you get a play set of everything. It just changes what the cosmetic rarity is. You've said that. You've said that verbatim. You described my exact business model on stream before. You didn't say my name. You didn't know I existed, but you've done it. And now you're here. And now you're here supporting this. Doing this. You disappoint me. You disappoint me greatly. What a letdown. Back to shitting on this. Back to the fun stuff. Let's take a look at the store, shall we? Let's see. Let's look at them products. Now, booster box. $90, 28 packs. That is not unreasonable. How many cards per pack? Oh, they don't tell you. How many cards per pack? 10. That is not unreasonable. Price-wise, not unreasonable. That's pretty good. Get a full case here. Okay, so it's $90 for a single box. Great. That's cool. Oh, 404, that page doesn't exist. Really? Interesting. Good to know your website is terrible. I'm sorry. Oh, the cases are just gone. I see. You delisted that. They were here earlier. Now, what's interesting about the cases, and I don't think this is why they took them down, but this is interesting and I did want to share. When it comes to the cases, a buddy of mine did the math, and it was a mere $50 discount from buying 12 boxes. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's not a good discount. That's bad. It's a bad discount. I want to do that. And then everything else they have is accessories that, for the most part, are Shy Lily branded because, again, she is an owner of Gamer Subs. You love to see the rich getting richer, don't you? It feels good. Feels good. Now, you might be thinking, you might be noticing something. Well, let's turn on out-of-stock products. What's out of stock? Oh, no, the cases aren't even out of stock. They're just fucking gone. They're just vanished. Just poof. Where'd they go, Gamer Subs? They were here earlier. Now, you might notice something. You might notice something, dear viewer. Something that's missing. Something might be missing here. Starter decks? No starter decks? Okay. Okie dokie. So if I wanted to play the funny VTuber card game, my only option is to spend $90 and get a random assortment of shit, probably not even featuring the VTuber that I want, and probably not even enough to build a full deck. Yippee! Woo! All right. It's so unbelievably stupid. Like, I genuinely think this is the single worst rollout to a TCG I've ever seen. I didn't even know this was happening. I didn't know this was happening today. And the thing is that my buddy I was talking to, the DBR, he's pretty clued into the VTuber scene, right? He didn't, like, give me a heads up that this was coming. What? Okay. All right. So I'm going to now try to be as generous as possible here. There is a possibility that because the woman who made this has absolutely no industry experience whatsoever in the card game field, that she's just ignorant and dumb and refuses to do research, and she thought this was a good idea. And GamerSups thought this was a good idea because it's like, oh yeah, we'll just release a TCG like we release one of our new energy drink flavors. That's fine. That'll go well. That'll be just fine. That's a good idea. I will say that is a possibility. I don't think that's what's happening here. I don't think that's what's happening here. This reeks of a scheme. This genuinely feels more like, again, why, if this release wasn't a trading card game, you would not be hearing a peep from me. If this was just trading cards, period, sure, whatever, man. Go nuts. These accessories look cool. I'm sure the cards are nice. Artwork's neat. You're a VTuber guy? Pick up a box, maybe some packs of the VTuber trading cards. Swap them with your friends. Have a good time. But no. The second you attach game to this product, a world of hurt opens up for you. Real damn fast. They could have just made NFTs. Like, that's genuinely the entire flavor that I get from this. Like, this feels like a rollout to an NFT scam. Like this feels identical to it. This is insane. $50 for a deck box. $40 for a playmat. Fuck off with that. Fuck way off with that. I've manufactured products like this before. Let me pull up exactly what this playmat costs. Let me see what the size on this playmat is. 35 by 16. Okay. Let me tell you exactly what the cost of that playmat is. I'm a quote them for this playmat from me, because by the way, in case you didn't know, I'm a card game manufacturer. So let me just tell you exactly what that playmat costs. That playmat costs $2.50 to manufacture. That's what it costs. Like, at most. Because they probably ordered 5,000 of these. I would. I'd order 5,000 of these. And at that point, they cost maybe $1. Maybe. $1 per mat. $40. Fuck off. This deck box, it's not a $50 deck box. No. The only thing on here that I think is a reasonable price is the sleeves. That's completely reasonable. And honestly, they look nice. Those are nice looking sleeves. Yeah, like no notes on the sleeves. That's good. And again, the price of the booster box is completely reasonable. Let's see, 28 packs. How much dollar per pack are you getting? Let's see, $90. 28. It's $3 a pack. $3.25 a pack. Yeah, that's completely reasonable price. God, what a complete disappointment this is. Oh, and there's like gold packs, I guess. Box topper. Oh, I guess you can get like a gold pack out of your box. Is that it? A chance to pull a gold, yeah. Jeez, it's just gambling. It's just gambling. It's just gambling. Holy shit. This is the biggest disaster card game of 2025. We've already done it. I don't know how it gets worse than this, guys. I really don't. Now, I do know there's a second website than this main one that we looked at last time. Oh, right. Right, of course. Well, no, we'll try that second website. How do I get to it from here? You don't. Learn to play. Okay, yeah. And then you go VCard, and then it goes to... Okay. Explore now. Oh, it just takes you back. Okay, great. VCard available now. Featured products. Rising stars. I don't want to. I'm okay. That's a cute little promo video. Oh, look, it's got the waifu cups from Gamer Subs. Yay. They took... Okay, that's cool. That's a cool animation. I like the animation here. That's nice. That's a nice thing. But you have no gameplay. Your gameplay is gamble. That's your gameplay. Gamble. That's beautiful. Could we get a how to play video maybe? No? That's fine. Strategic gameplay. No, you don't! That is a lie! Meet the stars, don't miss out. Okay, so let's go contact us. Let's see if we can do a distributor. Let's see. I'm a game store, right? I would like to distribute this product. Let's investigate. Fill out the form. Okay. Oh, partnership requests. Great. That's got to be it. Let me go look at the partnership. Goal with every sponsorship. Okay. Priority. Oh, it's for you to succeed. Oh, man, that's so cool. Oh, okay, whatever. Is there a set? Okay. So you get... Oh, that's... Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, it's just for creators? Nothing about, like, stores or wholesaling? Oh. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, there's no store support. There's no OTS support. You are a trading card game. If you are going to survive past the 2-set and 2-year curse, you need to have game store support and organized play infrastructure. If you don't have players, you're fucked. Ask MetaZoo! I don't know, man. You know what? You know what? Let's fill it out. Let's do it. Hi there. My name is Rydon Vasse. I am the proud owner of Speedrobo Games and Spaceboat Games. While I do make a little bit of content about the TCG industry, my main focus is on being a brick and mortar game store owner. I've had a customer recently ask about VCard. This is true, by the way. I'm wondering if you have a distributor lined up or maybe a wholesale program. Thanks, right on. I'm not a robot. Submit. Please enter a valid URL. I'll enter your mom! Okay, application submitted. We'll get back to you soon. Well, I mean, I guess that's the end of this. Like I said, there's a slim chance everybody involved is just the dumbest sack of shit on the planet, but I don't think so. I don't think anybody could be this dumb on how to make and release a TCG. Maybe it's I've just been in the industry too long. I've been in it pretty much my whole life. Maybe I just don't understand it from the perspective of somebody who's a complete outsider. Which Shy Lily and Gamer Subs are, to be fair. But no, this just reeks of a pump and dump. This reeks of it. This reeks of a cash grab. There's no game here. Well, before I sign off, I promised you a genuine game recommendation. Something that has everything VCard has, including recognizable IP and celebrities. Including that. Wouldn't you know it? And has the same gameplay but better. Top Trumps. This here, this is the original TCG. Sonic the Hedgehog Top Trumps. Check it out. They've got different stats. So here's how Top Trumps works and is played. It's great. You shuffle the cards. You split the deck just like in War. You look at the top card. The player whose turn it is declares one stat on their card. The other players at the table then read out their stat, that same stat on their card. Like, let's say I get Dr. Eggman, right? And I'm like, okay, so my best stat is speed, right? Speed of 60. Okay. So then everybody else has to say what their speed is, right? And so somebody else got Knuckles, and it's like, oh, my speed's 140. Okay, cool. So that means the Knuckles player wins. So the Knuckles player gets to keep both of the cards, and it goes into like their discard pile. So, and when everybody's deck runs out, everybody shuffles their own, discard pile together to form a new deck, and you keep going until somebody's completely out of cards, right? And they come in a whole sort of different packs. And like what's fun and interesting about Top Trumps is there's a couple of variants you can play, right? So there's a variant you can play where you don't just like flip over the top card, where you actually have a hand. So then you kind of like strategically pick, what card you want to go with, and then the other player can be like, oh, do I have a card that beats that? If yes, I'll play that. If not, I'll play my stinkiest card, right? And I'll kind of hold the rest and go from there, right? It's really cool. I love it. Man, Top Trumps is really good. And there's a whole bunch of different like branded packs you can use, right? So you can get the Sonic one. I actually own there's two different DC ones. There's battleships. I actually have my father's original Top Trumps packs from the 60s. that were like World War II airplanes and battleships, and they're so cool. Man, I love top trumps. Like the DC, yeah, the super villains, and then the Justice League. I actually have out of stock ones, I guess. But like, there's a whole bunch of different like IPs and celebrities. I swear there was a Top Gear top trumps. I think I own that one too. Top Gear top trumps. So if you want like actual, yeah, 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 yeah. Here it is. I own this. I don't own Cool Cars 2. I own Cool Cars 1. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different packs, and you can like have the cards, and you can like trade the different decks with your friends. It's fun. It's fun. But like, if you wanted like actual celebrities, here's Top Gear. Man, it's so cool. Top Gear, Top Trumps, Cool Cars 1. I know I own this. I still have it somewhere. Yeah, and see, like, look, you can even buy singles. Look at that. You can buy the singles if you just want the singles. But then, if you just want the whole pack, they're $10. And then you buy it, and then you get all the cards. You get every card. Didn't you know that? There's no gambling. Wow. It's got the exact same strategic depth as VCard. It just does. But it's not a fucking scam. So anyway, that is your genuine game recommendation from Speedrobo Games. Get Top Trumps. It's good. Genuine recommend. Alright, well, this has been fun. I'll catch you guys on the flip. I didn't expect this to happen today, but I had a good time. Peace.